A few patches ago, Wizard101 introduced the ability to lock your level, which was you can lock your level at the beginning of the game to stay level 1 forever. This was intentionally supposed to be used for PvP, but many players, like myself, took it as a challenge. How it works is, once you lock your level, the experience that you accumulate through questing will stay there until you unlock it. What I wanted to do was see how far I could go in Wizard101 at level 1, and this was the result. So far, we moved on from preschool. Hey, it's Master, what's up buddy? Can you challenge me one-on-one right now? Took care of some drugged up salamanders. Let's do this. Grab the naked mole rat by the tail to teach it a lesson. We did it! Inconceivable! And woke up a sleeping maiden for a key. Get up, old man.
Fool, do you think I would give up this shell so
Holy shit, it's a green elephant. Now we must tackle our biggest challenge, helping a bald man regrow his hair. Not really, but that's one of our barriers to entry. The last thing I have to do to finish this arc off is to infiltrate a lava-filled land in ruins, ran by a dictator named Maelstar. Long ago, Dragonspyre was a water world haven before his trash beats came along and set everything on fire. He now spends his days up in a floating castle in the sky trying to make the next best fire mixtape on his Casio keyboard. It is my duty and task to take him down once and for all for making trash beats, and hopefully restore this world to its previous glory. So you might ask, how did I prepare this time, since you might have watched my previous level journey through the worlds? Which, if you haven't, I recommend watching them first to get a better idea of the pain and the suffering I went through. Anyways, there wasn't much left to upgrade for our gear. I mean, it was the best you could possibly get for free, technically. Our pet, well, it's man's best friend, and our arsenal, yeah, it's shit, but we're level 1, so no, I don't have anything else to prepare for. It doesn't get any better than this. Not that I know of. In order to gain entry or access to Dragonspyre, I needed to seek out Cyrus, the bald man. He said he was Maelstar's brother and tested me to a battle of solitaire. He thought he was crafty with his mind checkers until I whipped out the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I showed him the third-rate duelist that he was. Impressed by my dueling skills, he allowed me to enter Dragonspyre under his supervision. Unfortunately, Maelstar casted a freeze spell on Cyrus, forever cementing his feet to the ground. The first thing Cyrus told me was to find an undead librarian named Milo. I entered the Super Mario wormhole and into the local rundown library. Here I met Milo. He told me to scram though because he was too busy watching porn, and pointed me into the direction of the tower archives. I didn't know what to do here until a nice friendly mutant lizard talked me into extending my car's warranty. I told him I needed help getting a wormhole stone in order to get into the next area of this world, which he was happy to oblige. As usual, I pulled out my ultimate Yu-Gi-Oh card, called Insane Bolt, which has helped me out of every jam I could have imagined. However, for this world though, Insane Bolt has kinda overstayed its welcome when it comes to bosses. If you don't know, Insane Bolt is a high-risk, high-reward spell that deals a ton of damage at the cost of having a chance to instantly kill you. The killing you part doesn't matter since you have infinite lives. The health of the enemies though have increased, but our spell powers stayed the same as always. It doesn't mean I still can't use it, it's just not gonna be very effective. It's like a level 1 electric type versus a level 50 water type. It's like, yeah, I have super effective moves, but he's like 49 levels higher than me. Anyways, I ran some errands for the scaly creepy lizard man and took out some street thugs. I showed them that even criminals have bedtimes. The best nap though for these guys is a dirt nap. I had fulfilled my duties for the neighborhood watch, and my new task was to evict an undead old man out of his broken down house. Legends say that he died of arthritis in his crusty ass fingers because of non-stop pointing. Although this was the first boss of this world, it wasn't too difficult. He did start gaining power pips though, which is kinda unfair, but not really that bad. Also, he started shielding like a little bitch, so I had to lay him to rest and out of the house. I collected a key off a skeleton hand out of a crack in the ground, and was off to unlock the Triforce, granting me power to unlock the Lizard Man's home. He told me to come inside his tower shed to talk more about car warranties and insurance coverage. Unfortunately, I had been betrayed. That was when it hit me. I didn't own a car. I have a rental. It was too late. I was caught in the Lizard Man's scam, in his sex basement lair with his kinky muscular friend. I fought for my life by immediately striking down the one with the huge invisible pecs. One of our limiting factors at level 1 is having mana, of which you don't have much of. Mostly every spell in the game relies on having mana as a resource. If you run out, you can't cast anything. And this is exactly what happened to me. Okay, I just realized. We don't have enough mana. Okay, this is a... We're gonna have to log out here. Oh wait, actually. I don't want to have to do the dungeon again. I don't want to have to face off against the muscular boy. The Lizard Man put up quite a lot of defenses, so I had to upgrade my arsenal to send cataclysmic shockwaves through his body without Insane Bolt. One of the cheapest treasure cards that I could have afforded is called Thunderbird, which is a weaker version of the Purple Smurf, son of Papa Smurf. If we could drain these spells at level 1, we could avoid gold costs entirely, but nothing in life is free. Even poor people have to pay. So, yeah. Needless to say, if you're only ever gonna use treasure cards, being level 1 is gonna be frustrating and expensive. The Lying Lizard was incinerated for his transgressions, so now the only thing I could do was go back to Milo for more clues on how to get through the first wormhole. The next step was to prove my worth to the ancient Dragonspyre philosophers who were bullied by the mean red lizards. That's okay, that's okay. We take those. One of the most valuable cards that I've discovered to have in this game at level 1 are the ones that summon minions. They can do it all, shield, buff, and even a weaker version of Insane Bolt called the Trash Bolt. What the fuck is this? You guys seen this? The minion's replicating 1% of my power right now with his own brand of Insane Bolt. He's kinda helping, but if I had traps on him, it wouldn't be that useful, I think. After taking care of the lizard bullies, I trained with the best that Dragonspyre had to offer in both defense and offense. Like, it moves at a glacial pace. And when you get to where it gets good, it's a long way to that. Because right now, we're just doing the same shit. We've just been insane bolting. This little bastard has been shielding. And then my blobby boy, he's doing his own thing. You guys see all this? You must have like 30 fucking different shields. Why are you doing this then? With the help of Blobby Boy, I was able to take down all the trials these professors threw at me. The only real roadblocks were the open world bosses that had a ton of health. The great part is that anybody can join in, if there was anybody here. The legendary Sea Lord was no match for the Dad of the Sea, who got out his legendary storm conducting belt and one-tapped his ass. I proved my worth now. The old wise firmly planted NPCs pointed me to their hyperbolic time chamber where I could find one of the wormhole stones. I found a homeless lady on the street begging for the answers to life, and said it's been 84 years since she last saw a small boy. She explained to me that the chamber was broken and it needed to be fixed. I needed to get it up and running by retrieving blueprints. How do I know how to fix all this shit? I don't know, that's the beauty of magic. Plot magic. Okay guys, I'll give these two a chance. But knowing my past endeavors of fighting against mobs on the street, they're gonna shield. So, well, there goes that. I mean, I gathered all the necessary components and went into the chamber. There I uncovered the truth of Dragonspyre's past and downfall. Also to collect the key that led me into one of these Fallout vaults. I don't understand NPCs in this game. They tell you to do one thing, but it's like you're their errand boy. But they can't physically do it themselves. Like, I can take care of the monsters and the mobs, but like this has to be like a partnership, you know? I defeat the mobs, you lock the doors. Yeah, I have no idea how a young wizard, maybe 10 years old, how he fixes bridges. I don't get that. Like, all of a sudden, you know how you know carpentry, and then in Zafaria, you know how to fix like water towers or how to fix a fence. It was made worse by the fact that Dragonspyre's army consisted of an old carpenter Mario man. To go back to the future, a giant red demon stood in my way. The red ghost of Christmas past came to destroy all the hard work of me locking doors and building bridges. The one bridge I couldn't build was a bridge to friendship. I pummeled the demon with various assortments of storm spells. The forecast, however, did not predict heavy storms, but instead a mighty blizzard. I went back into the future and revisited an old vault with key in hand. Let me just let the lady pass through here. Ladies first. That is where I discovered the old carpenter man had died inside. He died of chronic arthritis in the fingers, much like many of the old men that died in this world. I shook down Uncle Vasek for my birthday money he owed me. However, it wasn't enough. He needed me to teach him a lesson again. After I robbed his kidney stone, I unlocked the second wormhole of this world, leading me into another part of the fiery wasteland, called the Necromancer State Penitentiary for troubled youth and young felons. Here, I was asked by Bald Man Cyrus to obtain a badge so that I could blend in as one of the staff members. The easiest target was Maelstar's wife, since she's dead. Unfortunately for me, I was caught and sent behind bars to experience the Ghost and Goblins Easter egg. But you guys gotta believe, though. You guys gotta fucking believe that I can open this door. Please open the door. As I entered her crypt, she rose up from her long slumber, swearing revenge against anyone who turned her into a giant bat with a flat ass. I used my mighty kraken to clip her wings and obtain the badge. Easy, guys. See, we don't need insane bolts, even though I just used 2 of them. We could do it without insane bolt, I think. Suddenly, she turned back into the form she once was, a librarian. So, what am I gonna do next? I don't know. Find out next time as part 2 wraps up everything. If you liked the video, subscribing is just a click away, and also come join my Discord. We have a wonderful community with even a Minecraft server as well. Other than that, to make it short, stay tuned for part 2, take care, and I'll see you guys.